Welcome back to Prince Bikes Update, your go-to spot for honest, in-depth motorcycle reviews. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update from us. Today we've got something really exciting to talk about, the all-new 2025 Hero Xtreme 250R. This one's been making some serious noise in the biking community, and we couldn't wait to get our hands on it. So, grab your helmet and let's get into every single detail of this machine. Let's start with the first thing that grabs your attention: the looks. Right off the bat, Hero has clearly upped their game in the styling department. The Xtreme 250R stands out with a bold, aggressive stance that screams performance even at a standstill. From the front, you're greeted by this super sharp, angular LED headlamp setup that not only looks futuristic but also throws out excellent illumination during night rides. The DRLs are seamlessly integrated, giving the bike a strong visual identity, especially when you're rolling down the street in the early hours or just as the sun goes down. Move to the side, and you'll notice how well Hero has worked on the proportions. The tank is muscular with sharp extensions that blend perfectly with the rest of the body panels. It gives off a strong street fighter vibe, while still maintaining a sense of maturity and refinement. The Xtreme branding is tastefully placed and adds a premium feel. One thing I absolutely loved was the use of contrasting paint scheme, as matte finishes paired with subtle gloss elements make this bike look like it belongs to a much higher segment. The alloys are neatly designed, and the underbelly cowl not only protects but also enhances the aggressive aesthetics. From the back, it's all about clean lines and a sporty character. The LED tail lamp is minimalist yet stylish, flanked by slim turn indicators that don't bulge out awkwardly. The rear tire hugger is functional and doesn't look out of place. Even the number plate holder is integrated in a way that doesn't compromise the aesthetics. That short rear overhang makes it look compact and agile, just like you'd want from a quarter-liter street bike. And let's not forget the split-seat setup, a plush and roomy for the rider, while still keeping a sporty appeal for the pillion. Now let's get under the skin, because this is where things really start to get interesting. Powering the 2025 Hero Xtreme 250R is a 249cc, oil-cooled, single-cylinder engine. Hero's done a great job refining this motor over the years, and it shows. This engine now produces around 27.5 PS of peak power and 23 Nm of torque, which puts it squarely in the fight against rivals like the Bajaj Pulsar N250 and Suzuki Gixxer 250. The throttle response is crisp, and the low-end grunt is really impressive. Whether you're darting through city traffic or hitting open highways, there's enough punch to keep things fun. What impressed me the most, though, is how smooth the engine feels even at higher revs. The 6-speed gearbox is slick and the gear ratios are well spaced out. The clutch is light, which is a blessing for everyday riding, especially in stop-go traffic. You also get a slipper and assist clutch, and this is a big plus in this segment. It helps you shift aggressively without locking the rear wheel, and it reduces fatigue during long rides. As for the performance, the Hero Xtreme 250R manages a 0 to 60 km/h dash in under 4 seconds and hits the ton in around 9 seconds, which is more than respectable for its class. The top speed hovers around 135 to 140 km/h depending on conditions and rider weight. But more than outright speed, what you'll appreciate is the bike's composure. It feels planted at high speeds and stable through corners, thanks to the diamond frame and suspension setup. Speaking of suspension, the front gets beefy 37mm telescopic forks while the rear gets a monoshock that's preload adjustable. The setup leans slightly towards comfort, which makes this a great bike for daily commuting, but it still handles twisties decently well, with enough feedback for enthusiastic riders. Braking duties are handled by a 300mm pedal disc at the front and a 220mm disc at the rear, with dual-channel ABS as standard. The bite and progression from the brakes is confidence-inspiring. Now let's talk about something we all care about: the features. The 2025 Xtreme 250R packs a fully digital LCD display that shows everything from speed, gear position, RPM, fuel efficiency, to Bluetooth-enabled turn-by-turn navigation. Yes, You heard that right, the navigation is baked right into the console, and that's a very thoughtful addition. You also get call and SMS alerts, along with a real-time mileage indicator. The switchgear is tactile and backlit, which adds to the premium experience. Hero's integrated connectivity app also lets you keep track of your service records, trip data, and more. On to fuel efficiency, and here too, Hero has done a commendable job. The Xtreme 250R returns a claimed mileage of around 38 to 42 km/L under mixed riding conditions. That's very respectable for a 250cc bike, especially considering the performance it delivers. With the 12.5-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a comfortable range of over 450 km on a full tank, making it a practical option for weekend getaways. In terms of pricing, Hero has really gone aggressive. The 2025 Hero Xtreme 250R is priced at around a superscript 1.85 lakh ex-showroom, which undercuts many of its rivals while offering a comparable, if not better, package. Given what you get: style, performance, features, and the Hero brand's wide service network, it's an absolute bang for the buck. There's also speculation that Hero might introduce a special edition later this year with some cosmetic upgrades and unique color schemes. To sum it all up, the Hero Xtreme 250R has evolved into a seriously competent machine. It's no longer just the underdog in this segment, it's ready to lead the pack. Whether you're a college student looking for your first performance bike or a seasoned rider who needs a reliable daily commuter with a touch of excitement, this bike ticks all the right boxes. It looks great, rides well, doesn't burn a hole in your pocket, and brings in loads of modern features that truly add value. And that's a wrap on today's review. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button and drop a comment below letting us know your thoughts on the Xtreme 250R. Are you planning to buy one, or are you waiting for its competitors to make their move? Either way, let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, subscribe to Prince Bikes Update for more reviews, comparisons, and bike-related content every week. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.